Hi everybody. Well, I came out to Squamish. I've been out here for a few days now, I think probably since March 24th, 25th. We've got a helicopter going over top. To spend some time poking around on the back roads and film some stuff and make a video for you guys. And I was on Facebook. I was just checking some things out, and I had a thing pop up. I'm part of a van life group here in Canada, the Vancouver area, and comment on there about a van lifer in a tragic situation, a female. So I took a look at it and I read it, and this woman who was with her partner, her boyfriend, they did a YouTube channel about van life and stuff like that, and then I think the relationship kind of went sour for whatever reasons, none of my business, but the relationship went sour and they ended up splitting up. The YouTube channel was called Max and Lee. Max being the fellow and of course Lee the female. So they did their own separate YouTube channels. And she had done hers for a little bit, but apparently I went to the channel and I inadvertently found another YouTuber that he kind of, I forget what his, Camo Dave I think his name is, anyway. So he does these videos, he's got his own YouTube channel, and he does these videos about his own poking fun at people. He's done one on Chrome, and he's done one, I'm sure he's done one on a bunch of others that I follow too, but anyway, I know he's done one on Chrome. It's nothing real big, but anyway, so there's apparently this other guy. His name is Dave 2D or something like that. I can only imagine what the 2Ds stand for now. But what happened was, I guess this Dave 2D jackass had been giving the woman Lee a rough time. And he was supposedly doing these roast videos. He has been doing roast videos on a bunch of people and poking fun and making all kinds of stupid comments about van life and people that do van life, and you know what I mean. So I guess because of this asswad, he did this roast video on her, and I guess was throwing out all kinds of bullshit about why the relationship went south and why they broke up. None of his fucking business, by the way, when a relationship goes south. None of his business. None of his fucking business at all. As you can tell, I'm angry. And I'll get to it in a second. So this guy roasted her, and I guess he was saying all kinds of garbage about her being a cheater, and I think something about herpes, and right? I mean, just an all-around douchebag. That's one of the D's, I'm thinking. Anyway, this young woman just last Friday took her life. Jumped in front of a train. Young woman, pretty, full life ahead of her. And now she's gone. A van lifer that I didn't know anything about, but I probably would have followed their channel had they popped up in my feed, or, you know, like, it's a community. And it's a huge community. I don't care what country you live in, what continent you're from, whatever. If you're a van lifer, you're part of my community. And I'm part of yours. But this dick, and that's the other D I'm thinking, douchebag and a dick. Now he's disappeared off of social media completely. Instagram, YouTube, you name it, he's gone. Underground. Gee, I wonder why. guilty much. So because of this jackass, and who knows, like, I just don't even, I haven't even got the words. This could have been potentially the last video that she watched on her day that she decided to end her life. Wow. Like, are you kidding me? So when I follow these other channels, and I see negative comments from people that are likely just sitting at their keyboard, they got no fucking life, they got no friends, they're just living loser lives, or they're probably at a dead-end job that they hate, and they're not happy with themselves, and instead of get up and change things, they pick on other people to make themselves feel less of a dick. I hate it. I hate to see that. And luckily, I mean, I haven't been up on my YouTube channel for too long, but fortunately, I haven't had to be subjected to any of that kind of negativity yet. I'm not saying that it won't ever happen. Probably will. And I'll handle it. I'll figure out a way to handle it. But just know that, you know, a lot of people, even people that don't live in vans, battle with mental health issues. I myself have PTSD, not on the severe end of the scale, but I still have it, and I live with it every day. I'm an ex-correctional officer, and let me tell you, that had a contributing factor to my PTSD. I likely also have residual PTSD from childhood. I'm not going to get into a bunch of things, but in any case, and I have anxiety issues, and I've got moments of lows, you know, and you wonder, how bad is my depression? How bad is it? But you manage to tread water, and you manage to get out of that hole, and life goes on. But what people don't realize is the bullying thing, right? So, and there's all kinds of bullies out there. These are fucking, and I'm sorry about my language today. I'm not gonna offer any excuses, and I'm not gonna retract or keep my mouth shut on this, because I'm passionate about stuff like this. There's assholes out there that bully people, and I was bullied a little bit in school too, and I had to develop a thick skin. Fortunately, my mother taught me how to defend myself and fight back verbally. And I was also tough enough as a kid to physically like protect myself if I had to. But mostly it was all verbal judo. So I was able to at least defend myself that way. But it caused me to be an introvert. And I don't like people much anymore because of it. I have a hard time trusting, but anyway, I digress. This is not about me. So this woman, Lee, has, ended her life. A young woman with everything ahead of her, a life full of adventure, just a life. However she decided to live it, but she had a life ahead of her, and now it's gone because of this dick. Bullying has a huge impact on the victim. Sometimes people pull out of it. Sometimes people just end up being introverts like me, and they don't want to be around people. They want just to be left the fuck alone. Just stay away from me. I don't like people much. Not everybody's bad, but when you end up being bullied, you have a hard time trusting others. So. But this woman was bullied to the point of making a really, really serious decision to jump in front of a train. And that's not right. That's so wrong. So, you know, I mean, I don't think this dickwad watches my channel at all. At least I hope not, because I'm going to tell you, if you do, Dave 2D, you better fuck off and kick rocks. This man needs to be investigated. He needs to be investigated by the authorities, and it needs to be, no wonder he's ditched all his media. No wonder he's taken away and deleted or whatever, all his channels, his video, his Instagram, whatever. All the evidence is gone, right? But I hope that they investigate him. I hope they confiscate all his devices, all his computers, whatever he had, and I hope that they pull all that stuff and they look at it and they see that he potentially had an indirect link to her deciding to commit suicide. So this guy needs to be held accountable. Anyway, the YouTube channel that they were part of was Max and Lee. When they branched off, hers became Life with Lee. I'm going to go back and have a look at her videos. Because even though I never knew the woman, never met her, never saw the channels, I'd like to get to know her. And see what we've lost. So on that note, I'm going to cut this short. This will be the video for now, but I've got another video with some footage in the back roads and that I've been hoping to get up out here in Squamish. So I'll focus on that now. But I just wanted to do this because this is something that's I'm passionate about. The bullying thing, and I'm so against it, and I've been a victim too. So I needed to say something about it, and I don't know, I just felt an obligation to get the woman's name out there and just honor that. So her name was Lee. Her channel was called Living with Lee, or sorry, Life with Lee. And the channel that she had with her boyfriend was Max and Lee. So yeah. Rest in peace, Lee. Such a tragic loss. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the van and I'm going to have something to eat. I'm hungry, so... Anyway, we'll see you guys in a video soon, and holy smokes, like I need a haircut in a big way. This is the most hair I've had in a while, so I think I might look for a place to get my hair cut. Anyway, take care guys, and be kind to each other, please.